Hey y'all, I'm really excited to share my thoughts on the SimPure water filter system. They sent me this sample to try out and I'm already getting pretty excited because the quality is good. I've always wanted some filtered water in our house. We don't have a whole house water filter system. What I really like about this unit is that it fits under our cabinets, so it's nice and slim, not too deep. A couple other great things I'm just noticing out of the box. Comes with this borosilicate glass pitcher that's really nice. And there's some small things, right? This is the drip tray, and it just magnets right on. Very well made, very clear instructions for what you need to do to set up. So right out of the box, it comes with everything you need. It also comes with the filters pre-installed, which I'll show you in a second. But the fact that it's all very well put together is a really positive sign. I'm really excited to get this thing going. A couple things on setup that you need to do. You need to soak this filter that it comes with for 10 minutes in water. Again, the instructions are super clear, but you got to soak this filter the first time you use it, and that sits on top of this and filters through. So that's soaking. Let me show you the back side real quick and how this all looks, sort of the 360. So here's the side panel. There's a quick start guide on top. And I just think that the design is really sleek. This just pulls up. Your water tray pulls out of here. And then it comes with the filters installed. And they say you need to change these about every 6 months. If you have really high TDS, really hard water is what that means, then you might need to do it more often. What the RO filter does is it strips out all the minerals, and then you get the composite filter that filters out everything else. This one is the, let me see, it is the BWA series. They got a couple different options, so just make sure you're getting the one that you want. But the fact that it all just goes together real nice is super handy. So let me get this thing plugged in. You do have to run a water cycle on it the first time you do it. The first time you put in a filter, you have to flush it a couple times. So it already comes with all of that set up. All you do is fill the water tank, plug it in like so. You'll be able to see the menu pop up here. Comes with this menu, tells you that you need to change the water, when you need to change the water, so it's beeping at me. You got the flushing mode, small, medium, large, and then reset. Small, medium, large, like it'll pour you a cup of small water, large, medium, etc. And then you can reset it. But yeah, just how sleek this thing looks. I can't wait to try it and pour some water. And I have a TDS meter. I'm going to show you the before and after. See how much of that TDS it removes. All right, so here's the water tank filled up. There's a maximum, medium, low. If you've never used an RO system before, what it does is it's going to take this water, filter it, and the filtered water is going to come out into your cup. And then the wastewater is going to go back in here. So you want to change this out because this water, as it filters it, it puts some water back in here. That's your wastewater. That's all the water that has all the minerals stripped out. So just so you know, that's how that works. This just slides right back in. All right, so I filled up the tank, set it up for the first time, and it's starting the process of flushing those filters. So it's gonna flush through a couple times and then it'll be ready to use. Now it's got that large pressed. This is about how fast it fills up. Remember, it's RO, so it takes a little bit longer than regular water, but what you're getting out of the bottom is totally pure. All right, the moment of truth. This is my tap water. So my tap water, 116 parts per million. 116 parts per million in the tap water. Now let's see what it is. RO filtered water. All right, moment of truth. Between 2 and 4 parts per million. So it just took it down way low. 4 parts per million is almost nothing. I think if I run this a couple more times, it'll be 0. So overall, that's a great sign. That was me just flushing it 3 times. They say flush it 4 to 6. Pure, clean water. Hope that helps. Hope the overview gave you everything you need to know. Seems like a really quality product, and I'm really glad that I got this.